So at work or generally in life, how many of us like receiving feedback in whatever we do? Oh, we have quite a few. But where I come from, I have seen there's hardly anyone saying, I love feedback, give me feedback, especially at work. In fact, if somebody says, can I give you a feedback? The brain starts translating. So you are going to tell me everything I have been doing wrong. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests.
Good evening.
Today I will talk about this simple word, feedback, and have small short stories. When I started my first job, my manager, after a few months, called me into his room and said, Kritiman, you are a very good architect, but only if you focus on interior design, you would excel. Now looking back, that was a compliment. But at that moment, my brain said, so you think I'm not good enough? And instead of asking him suggestion, what should I do? Or asking him the right question, I immediately disagreed to his feedback, silently. Gave him a cold stone, gave him a cold, I had a stone wall against him, and in fact eventually I was not taking it. I had to leave the company to go to a company which would be more flattering. Feedback not received. Coming to my second story. One of the summer like this, I went on a vacation with my 7-year-old son, and we ended up in Thailand. Now you have seen the picture. There you go. So we were at the Tiger Kingdom. My son, he found his new soft, warm kitty tiger. He was feeding, and before we could realize, he had his tongue out, and he had a full fist on the tiger, took a bite, and before the tiger could take a return bite, I had to pull him back. So after this event, I kept telling him and reiterating to him, giving him feedback that you need to be careful with the animals. Now this time, the feedback was received a bit too well. So much that today he is afraid even of cats. Same family papa, but that's not the way I intended the feedback to go. When I look at these two stories, I realize one thing. Feedback is just not about what you get. It's also about how you receive it. And then there is one important aspect, the trust. If it's coming from the person whom you trust, you take it to heart. But if it's coming from the person whom you don't trust, it's a criticism. That takes me to my third and the final story. And it happened at our very own ETC. I had my last speech, and here I got a beautiful handwritten feedback from my evaluator, Toastmaster Sally. If you read through the manuscript with maybe squint eyes, you will figure out that he has suggested 3 feedback. Pauses, stage movement, and eye contact. Now the interesting part is, I didn't take it as criticism. I didn't feel judged. In fact, I thought the feedback was for my growth. I could see that his goal is also to see that I succeed. And if you look at it carefully, I've been trying real hard today to have pauses, to move, and to have the eye contact. I will know if I've been able to succeed a few minutes later, but coming back, this is the true gift that you get from Toastmaster like this. You receive feedback, you trust the feedback, and you believe that the feedback is for our growth. And with that, it brings me again to one important aspect of life. And I'll leave you with that thought, that even outside of Toastmaster, it's not just that we dislike feedback. It is that we need to trust the feedback of the person more whom the feedback is coming from. And if the feedback is given with the right intentions and received with open mind, I think it will be magical. Thank you. Over to you.